We are live.
Yeah.
Last time we were on here, we forgot what platform we were on, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Because
we going both of
we
them.
go live on TikTok now too. The TikTok lives and the Facebook lives do not simulcast.
Yeah.
I know that's a thing for some people, but due to the moderation issues over here, that is not going to happen.
Nope.
I just don't have time for it.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you do. You should move down.
All chats, right? Oh, top.
Yeah, all messages.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so then you turned it because we're not on TikTok. Yeah, so we're not gonna simulcast, guys. I wish we could, but we are not gonna simulcast. We will be on both platforms going forward.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be doing both of them going forward. So
I have an upload.
y'all stay tuned with that.
I have an upload that I have coming where I'm gonna be unboxing our IO-Chan gimbal. Y'all don't bust me up too hard with that gimbal unboxing because there is a learning curve with that gimbal. Like,
oh, that gimbal joint crazy, man.
It
got like a mind of its own.
The people in the videos make it look so easy to use that gimbal, and then it's like once you kind of get the gimbal going, it does have a mind of its own. If it's not calibrated, if it's not synced, if the Bluetooth is not synced to your phone, it's crazy. So yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing kind of like the learning curve of you guys are gonna be seeing the learning curve of that with the when I unbox the when that unboxing of the gimbal video goes up.
Yeah, that gimbal one, that's crazy though.
It is.
You gotta know what you're doing with that thing.
You do. It's different. We tried it. We will not be using it on Hot Tub Talk Live. We tried it.
Yeah, nah.
We will not be using the IO-Chan gimbal with Hot Tub Talk Live. You will see it in upcoming other like videos and content. If you watch us on TikTok Live when we're grilling, we're using the IO-Chan gimbal.
Yeah, check that out.
Where we flip and rotate y'all.
While we're on TikTok.
Exactly.
Say, hey.
M&M's, hi.
M&M's,
what's up?
What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
Hi, I'm new here. Manor,
hi. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you guys.
Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah. So we will not be using the IO-Chan gimbal at the hot tub.
Nah, that ain't happening.
That's not happening, man. Because hello everyone. Don't forget the thumbs up.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming up. Hit the thumbs up. Say hello.
Yeah, so if you catch us live on TikTok, you will see us using the gimbal. The gimbal will be in use over there. But as far as over here, no. We almost lost. You lost our light.
Yeah.
I was the first light. That's what's up.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, I will be saying this because the thought crossed my mind. I will be shouting out our notification gang in upcoming live streams.
Yeah, definitely notification gang.
I will be shouting out the notification gang going forward, and those are the people that got the notifications and they came in here and watched the content and left the meaningful comment.
Thank y'all for coming in. What do you say? And I subscribe.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it, bro.
We have some content coming for you guys besides the live streams. I know some people are just here for our videos. Some people are just here for our shorts. But we appreciate all of you when you come through.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Coming up is the unboxing of the gimbal. I will try to get that up to you guys within the next couple of days. I had anticipated going on a break from tax over the summer. That did not happen. I am still on
that
tax. So
keep going, y'all.
The Mike Young Show. That's what's up.
That's
What's up? Thank you so
man.
much.
Thanks for coming in.
We're definitely
Appreciate
gonna keep going and
definitely
keep
gonna keep
grinding
going,
hard
man.
over here, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, he's trying to keep going, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna keep grinding over here, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely keep going,
just,
man. Keep pushing, you know what I mean? You can't stop.
It's chestnut checkers. Like
Yeah.
I was telling
Yeah, you can't stop, man. You gotta keep
another
pushing.
fellow content creator today. It's chestnut checkers, and
Exactly.
I don't liken YouTube to a pawn. It's not a pawn, but it is just another piece on our chessboard.
Right.
And so we have a lot of different pieces on the chessboard, and that's just where we're at.
That's where it's
right
at,
now.
man. We got a lot of stuff going on. You know
We got a
what I
lot of things going on.
mean? Got a lot of stuff going
Really
on.
appreciative of people that stream the music. Really appreciative
Yeah,
of people that
definitely.
are going to go over to TikTok and
Definitely,
follow
yeah.
and subscribe. We
Oh yeah,
appreciate you.
if y'all on TikTok, please go to TikTok, subscribe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To our channel over there.
Well, not the channel.
What is it?
What
is it?
subscribe to Team Trendsetter.
Team Trendsetters over there.
Join Team Trendsetter.
Or join team. That's what you gotta do. You gotta
So,
join on TikTok.
Yeah.
So definitely go over there,
yeah,
man. We
there is
over
a
there.
subscription. But we have a story time tonight. We got scammed, y'all.
Oh yeah,
We
man.
have a story time tonight.
Story time. We got scammed with
got
a new
scammed.
car.
It wasn't even a new car.
It wasn't even a new car. It was an old car.
It was used, and we got high. We got scammed, y'all.
Yeah.
So we are gonna share that story tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was hoping to be back over here. So for those that do not see us over at if you don't see me lately, it's because tax extended in the summer.
Yeah.
And, it's just, it is what it is. Tax extended in the summer.
Yeah.
My hours are reduced, but tax extended in the summer, and I'll be around on here. Edited content.
Oh, we're still definitely gonna be putting a lot of stuff out. So
yeah, edited content is gonna come out.
Y'all just gotta stay tuned.
You know, for those that have not seen me over, like, if I normally stop by your channel and I haven't been there lately, that's what's going on. I got extended and taxed. So, yeah. Anyways, on to the story. So, over the weekend, well, it started 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, 2 weekends ago they saved some money up.
Yeah,
To
2
get out there,
weekends
yeah.
ago is when it started. So, we went to go see this truck. It was a Ford Explorer 2017, all black leather, full package or whatever. So we
Full
went to
package,
go-
all the bells and whistles. It was nice.
So we went to go look at it. I
Yeah.
think that day we had like 2,000 to put down, and the guy was like, no, you know, he wanted a higher amount of money for it. So we were like, okay, you want a higher amount of money for it? So he said 4,000 down originally. He said he wanted $4,000 down.
Right.
So I really, financing, kind of knew you were gonna have to finance, but I just wanted to, I didn't want to like take all of our coin and put into it. Have a good night.
All right, have a good night.
I didn't want to put all of our coin into it, but I was like, okay, you know.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
We'll
get the
go
money
ahead
up.
and get the money
and
up,
come
and
through.
we'll come back. But the weird part was,
See, yeah.
the weird part was that he was like, we were like, can we test drive it? And he was like, well, if you're not going to buy it
Yeah, I wanted to
today,
test drive. Yeah.
you can't test drive it, which was weird. I banked that to my memory. though,
Yep.
But that was kind of like a red flag.
Something going on.
There's something going
Something
on.
going on.
Something
Yep.
going on. So,
Anybody let you drive a car.
yeah, anyone will let you drive a car.
Buy
They
it,
don't care. They'll
purchase.
tell you to keep the car.
Keep
go
it.
to the grocery store.
Yeah, go home,
They
come
want
back.
you to love it. Go home and come back. Let your kids ride in it. Let your family, you
Yeah.
know what I mean, and bring it back. At least down here.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
yeah, exactly. That's
A couple of weeks later, we come back the next time I got paid. And Randall had talked to them, like, can you come down a little bit, you know, because we realized that that truck was not worth the $16,900 price tag that it
No,
had.
it wasn't.
So we were like,
You gotta go
It
to
was
Kelly,
more-
the
it
Kelly
was-
Blue Book,
yeah, we went on the Kelly Blue Book
and that,
value.
it's
and,
definitely gonna tell you exactly what what I
So-
mean, it's worth when you look that up.
You know, and this has to do with Florida culture, y'all. Florida culture. This type of crap only it happens in Florida. But so it's like they'll go down to 3,500. Cool. So they didn't want us to rush. The car had been sitting. It wasn't going nowhere. And, you know, I looked on Carfax. Carfax said that it just had, like, all the spark plugs done, all the routine maintenance.
Right.
That was coconut. It had all the routine maintenance done at Tires Plus, is what the place is called. Tires Plus. All the routine maintenance done. So, you know, spark plugs done, tires rotated, oil change. But I did see something that stuck out to me that was a little bit like eyebrow raising, which was ignition coils. So I was like, what are ignition coils? You know, I let it roll. Someone said they were similar to like spark plugs. When we asked him, he said they were similar to spark plugs. So they said they didn't want us to rush. They approved everything. Everything went through. Hard tag, proof of income,
Everything.
credit.
Everything you do when you buy a car, basically.
And we were good to go. So they said, we don't want you to rush. The lady that works for them said, we don't want you to rush. You can come in on Saturday. So we came in on Saturday. We had a $3,500 cashier's check. Gave him that.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. But I was like, can we test drive it? So I test drove it down the street in front of the airport. And I accelerate it. I like to see if a car has get up. So I'll do some acceleration and speed up. And then I usually do like a safe stop. I try to do a 3-point turn, see how it maneuvers and everything. Does anything stick? Does anything squeak? Is it hard to come to a safe stop? So all of that checked out. I was like, I'm just going to drive it down the street. You know what I mean? I don't need to do all of that. So then we get in it. He has the tag ready, everything. He's scraping and cleaning off the windows and everything. He shook my hand and was smiling. You know, we signed all of the paperwork on the glass.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole deal basically went through.
Yeah, so we signed everything on the glass.
We get in the car. We get in the car and we head out, right? We leave. We leave the dealership.
So on the way home, I see the engine light come on. The engine is quiet. It's no reason that I would be alarmed. I'm like, it just got serviced. They probably forgot to hit the reset button.
Right.
So we go all the way home, no problems. No problems. We live about, 18 miles away.
Yeah.
We're still in Sarasota.
From the shop, about 18 miles away,
18
something like that.
18 miles away. That's on the cusp of Bradenton. So it's 18 miles. We drive home 18 miles. The kids are super excited. They check it out.
They happy. They come outside, jump in the car.
It's all black leather.
All black leather. Clean, though.
Yeah, it's clean.
Like, super
all black
clean.
leather.
That's the crazy
all
thing.
black interior. On the way home, I was able to talk to the nav system and get to the Dunkin' Donuts and stuff. I was able to talk to the nav system and adjust the temperature and everything in the car. I was able to talk to the nav and just kind of play with the radio. I was playing with different things. And it was riding so smooth. So then we left the house after the kids checked out the car, and we decided to do a little bit more Instacart. Because this is just something we do for extra money. We both have day jobs, but we still do that for like extra money.
Extra money, definitely.
So we had a $32 batch.
So, $32 off the break too.
That was the second batch.
Like,
that was the second batch.
Yeah, I was like, we about to go get this money real quick.
We already did 13 or 16.
Yeah,
so
13, 16, but at 32, and it's early. So I'm like, we about to rack up. You know what I mean? About to rack up today.
We went and we were headed up to where the batch was at. Once we did the drop off for the other batch, we had a double batch out of Fresh Market. Up by the mall. So that was going to be a 32-mile, $32 batch. So
only 5 items too, like easy.
Next
money.
thing you know, after we dropped off, we were like in a farm area, kind of like. After we dropped off, the running hot, like the
sensor came on for the hot.
The sensor came on.
Running hot.
The vehicle was running hot.
Yeah, basically.
So I was like, okay, maybe I turned the air conditioning off. I put the windows down, and I was like, that should take care of it. No, it's still. I got a second alert. on the way to the grocery store for the pickup that it was still running hot. So we pulled over. At that point, I'm like, this is 32 miles.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to cancel the match. So he calls the guy and he's like, they said, but he meant to say that the car sensor said.
Yeah, he knew what I meant. He
The
knew exactly
car
what I
sensor
meant.
said-
He knew exactly what I meant.
The car sensor said
It's running hot. So
that the car
basically-
was running hot.
Yeah, so when I called him, he tell me, you need to come back to the shop. Don't drive it right now. Let it cool down and everything. So that's what we did. We stopped, let it cool down.
Then we took it right back over there.
Yeah, took it right back to the shop. And then when we got back to the shop,
he said he was gonna he was sorry. He was gonna hook the diagnostic machine up to it.
yeah,
I know all about the diagnostic machine. They sell them on TikTok. They sell them on Amazon. They're available to the everyday person now.
they everywhere.
So they just plug into your vehicle. It looks like a Game Boy. So he plugs it in or whatever, and he's revving up, and he thinks I don't see it, but he's probably like, it's probably just the coolant or the fan. I saw that code, y'all. Okay, this dude must not know. He sees the sign on the side of my vehicle, but I think he forgot. I work with numbers all day long. Like I check tax returns. I check 1065s. I check 1120S. I checked 1040s.
And the code
all the
was not
supporting
good.
schedules,
Yeah.
all the K1s. So picking a number off of a machine at like a quick glance eye shot like that, I've already captured it in my photographic memory. It was a P03030 diagnostic code. P03030, which means a cylinder 3 misfire. And this dude's gonna sit there playing with and revving up the engine, telling us
it's the fan. Yeah,
it's the fan.
It's
So
the fan. Yeah. Like,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
whatever. I'm sitting there on my phone like, I put the code in. I already knew. So I was telling Randall when he got home, did you look at the code? Because Randall's the type, when
It
he
was the
sees,
engine. And the funny thing about it, I already pretty knew much knew. Because like I said, I had a car that did it before. It's a long time ago. So the running hot thing, I already know how that works.
and then he was like, you drove it? Like he said,
and he just drove it 30 miles.
You drove it 30 miles?
You're supposed to drive a car, bro.
30
Like,
miles is not going to kill a vehicle that's in good shape, man.
Nah.
Like,
And that's the thing
what
is,
are you talking about?
And my gut was telling me too, to keep driving. I don't know what it was, but something was like, keep driving, like don't stop, just keep moving. And I'm glad we did, because man, come to find out, that thing blew a head gasket.
So yeah, the next day, but that was before then. So he was like, I don't want you to drive it home. Leave the keys with me. So I'm like, really? I'm about to I bought this vehicle.
Yeah, nah, I didn't want to drive it home because he would have put it on us. I did not want to drive it home.
But
he would have put it on us.
But it's the principle of I paid my money and my vehicle is not right. So I was like, okay, fine. We left it there, and he was like, I'm gonna have the mechanic look at it for you. But you won't be able to get it back till Monday. You'll get it back on Monday. And then I'm like, I work on Monday. Like, seriously, I do, y'all. I'm not real vocal and verbal aside from, mentioning little things here and there about what I do for a day job. But I work. So I was like, Monday, I work, man. Well, you can get it on Monday night. And I'm like, Monday night, I thought about it, and I was like, you're not going to be here, if something's wrong with it. But anyways, Randall called the receptionist, and the receptionist was like, well, she was thinking maybe it was just coolant since it ran hot. But they...
keep in mind, none of them are mechanics.
None of them are mechanics.
So they don't even know.
But again, I saw the code. It really didn't matter. What did they say?
Say hi.
You remember me? Yeah, hello. What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
So yeah, we're in the middle of this story time. Well, I gotta finish the story time. So yeah, she was like, they were thinking maybe it was just the fan or some coolant. And so then, shortly after that, which seemed kind of scamish too, the guy just calls back out the blue and is like, calls Randall back a little bit later. And it's like, yeah, it ran too hot. It blew a head gasket.
Yeah, blew a head gasket.
That was his whole story, as it ran
too hot and it blew a head gasket.
Something we did.
We did. For real, it was something wrong with the car from the start.
But he had said, wait a minute, I'm not done with the story time.
I'll be right back. We come right back. I'm about to put some bubbles up. Bubbles up real quick, because I like to keep this thing going. But yeah, it's crazy, man. This dude's crazy.
So yeah,
Put the bubbles back on there.
um, it, you know, that
Yeah,
seemed
man.
kind of weird that
But
he
it's
would call
crazy.
back like that quick. And he was like, he had told us ahead of time. He was like, look,
He knew something
if
was
it's
wrong
a
with it.
major mechanical thing, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
back out the deal, back out the loan, back out everything.
Back out of
And I'll
everything,
give
yeah,
you your
man.
down payment back,
Back.
which was $3,500.
Yeah, a
That's
lot
how
of
much
money.
we put down.
It's a lot of money.
So he was like, I'll give it back. You gotta hold this way. He was like, he'll give it back. And so he did. He ended up, because we ended up coming up there. And I mean, I remember on the way up there, Randall was like, I gotta use the bathroom. I don't care. I gotta go. I was like, Randall, trust me. Get the money order and get out of there. Give him the key. Get out. And
Yeah,
sure
because
enough,
the thing is, I had the key on me, and I kept the key on purpose. I'm going to tell you why I did that, too. Because when I was going back up there, I didn't even tell her this. When I was going to give the check, he was talking about mailing that check. I said, nah, I'm on my way right now. You're not mailing that, bro.
yeah.
That's too much money. I didn't even tell her that. But yeah, I was like, nah, I got the key, so I'm coming up there right now to give it to you. So
Yeah.
that's what happened when we came up there.
So we went up there again and got the check, and he just looked really, really stressed, man. Randall didn't have to go to the bathroom anymore. He looked really stressed. He looked really upset.
Yeah.
He gave us. He had already endorsed the freaking
He was
cashier.
going. He was about to cash it.
to cash it.
That thing was about to be cashed.
That thing was about to be cashed.
When I took it to the bank this morning, she was like, "I'm surprised he didn't put this in the bank." He
Yeah.
said normally when car dealers get a check like this, they put it in the bank right away.
Right away.
Right
So
away.
You're out of your
So
money.
you're out of your money. Your money's gone.
So she had to scroll and search today to make sure he didn't cash it.
Yeah, she had to go through the system like a
Go
whole.
through the clearinghouse,
Yeah.
like their computer system, to look and make sure it wasn't cashed.
Exactly.
And it was just crazy. Like I couldn't,
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Everybody's stuff's coming up with a date. Mine did that earlier. If you don't title your blog or your video now, it's coming up with a date. So that's why I was gonna sit on that side, because the way we hold the phone. But
that was crazy for real.
yeah, it was just
And
crazy.
you know what I mean? All the way around was crazy. Like
It was crazy. Right now, I found it weird because I called back and he hasn't backed out of the loan. So I had to call the bank company to let them know, like, the vehicle is not in my possession. I got my down payment back. The vehicle is a total loss. I made sure to tell them that. Total loss. On recorded phone call. Total loss. It blew up. It overheated.
blew a whole head gasket. Like
It's done.
that's
It's
what
done.
6,000.
It's a high risk loan. Even if he
Right.
gets somebody else approved, it's a high risk loan because
Yeah.
they're going to challenge that with the bank and with their bank and everybody. And here's the thing in Florida right now that we're noticing: buy here, pay here lots, which he graduated from buy here, pay here to becoming a financer.
Finance the loan. Yeah, go to a bank.
A lot of them are new to the game. They got to understand, like, no bank is funding these vehicles where it's
It's a
high
limit.
risk. They're going to be inoperable
It's a limit.
within a week or two. Or
It's just
a month.
not. Yeah, it's gonna be gone in
I bet
2
he
months.
banked on us probably just going to the, 5 or 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away,
Maybe
stopping,
5 miles,
chilling,
stopping, chilling.
Not
Then let people
doing
look
it,
at the car
and all
then,
that, and to the next day.
And the next day,
And,
you do it again
nah,
the next
hell
day,
no.
and you're
Nope.
not really taking it out to drive
No,
it.
not at all. Not
So-
at all, man. I mean, like I swear, I don't know what that was. I think that part is feeling from God. There. Keep going. Do not stop.
Well,
this
for
thing.
me, it was get that
was-
diagnostic code,
It was
because
like,
when
man,
he started talking
do
about the
not
fin,
stop, bro.
I
Like,
knew he wasn't being honest.
keep this moving.
When he started talking about the fin, because that had nothing to do with the cylinder 3 misfire. And that's car was having electrical issues pre-existing because of the misfire. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that was wild.
I
bro.
already knew, and I tried to get Randall's attention, like, bro, he's the man of the relationship.
And the funny thing about it, I
Telling you
already
code.
knew that. I
I'm telling
already
you the code.
knew that. I had, like I said, I had a car that ran hot, so I pretty much already know how that thing goes, how that goes for real.
Yeah, so it just was what it was. Hopefully, in the next 48 hours, I can also see that the loan has been backed out of. It was just signs. Pay attention to your signs and synchronicities. Even if you're Christian, God gives us signs. Pay attention. The guy had the license plate RIP. Like, that wasn't a
Yeah,
good
then on the
sign.
license plate it said RIP.
That wasn't a
Like,
good
come on,
sign.
bro. Like, what the fuck?
You
Like, what is
know?
you selling me, dog?
So,
Like, y'all ain't crazy.
he
Like,
asked how long we had been married because we really didn't
Yeah.
care who the vehicle was tagged or titled
yeah,
to.
I'm like, that's
You
crazy,
know,
bro. Like, you know what
we
I
told him
mean?
it didn't matter, you know,
Yeah.
when we went up there. So
The thing is, moral of the story, you can't be selling people limits out here, man.
they
That's
do
crazy,
though.
but
And
people
so
do that.
what you're
And
noticing now is a lot of the buy here, pay here lots are closing.
yeah,
We've
and
seen like 3
honestly,
closed.
yeah, it's like you robbing people. For real, that's legally robbery. Is what you're
Legal
doing.
robbery.
Legal
So
robbery.
yeah,
You taking their money
they're
and running
closing,
with
y'all. They're closing.
it. Yeah.
All over Florida.
Yeah, they closing down.
They're closing down. He
Bad.
said the buy here, pay here is
It's over.
He said you're having to finance people now, so he's financing people. And you know, but the thing is, when you work at the bank, it's not the same as cash.
Yeah.
That product has to be good, or else it becomes a fraudulent transaction where you're basically defrauding the bank. Fully funded vehicles that are not fully operational and that are not mechanically sound. So that's where it becomes kind of problematic because people can go after the bank and say, you know, you shouldn't have funded this. The vehicle was not up. It was a total loss. And if they go take it and get the value assessed and have a mechanic look at it,
Exactly.
and they say, you know, it's a loss, you know, or it costs this much to repair, then that's that.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. And like I
crazy.
really like that car too, but
I mean,
ain't nobody got no headache.
No,
You know what I
and we
mean?
still have
Nobody
our
want a
other
headache.
car, like we still have
Yeah,
the
it's like
Lexus.
we don't have a car. We got a car. That wasn't even a problem. That was just a second
There's a
car.
Lexus tour on here where I give a tour of the black Lexus. That's ours. I actually flipped it. I had bought a Lexus from him before, a silver Lexus. It was older, but after like 2 years, the suspension went, so we sold it to the dealer and got the more recent. At the time, I think it was like only 5 or 7 years old.
Oh
We
yeah,
got
that joint's nice.
a Lexus.
It still is nice. For real.
Yeah, so
And see, that car is legit. Ain't nothing going on with that thing. Like that thing is solid. Like
it is.
one thing you don't want to do is get a problem or get a car with an engine problem.
Yeah.
Because if you get a car with an engine problem, bro, you might as well get a brand new car.
Once one component starts going,
Yeah.
they all go. It's an interconnected thing. They all go, especially once it runs hot. It starts like shorting out and burning out other parts of the vehicle.
Other parts of the vehicle, yeah.
That's what that was gearing up to happen. It's just not worth taking a risk and having to do a full engine drop in it or being stuck with a shell.
Yeah, being stuck with a shell, like nah.
I don't know, and he still has it listed on the website, which is weird. It was not there when we went to go pick up our check.
Yeah, I don't know where he parked it at.
I don't know where he parked it at, but
where
it
he
was
put
not
it?
there. It wasn't there. He made sure that thing. But he looked stressed though. That's why I don't think he would lie about it being at the mechanic, because he looked stressed.
Yeah.
He looked really, really upset.
Yeah,
he's probably out.
And he was upset. I'm gonna tell you why he's upset, because he lost money on that. He lost money on it. He lost money on it.
He's probably out about at least anywhere from $18,000 to $20,000.
Yeah, he lost money on that. Guaranteed. Anytime something like that happens, and you know what I mean, the whole process don't go through, you gotta back out everything, you're losing money. Don't nobody want to lose money. But at the same time, if you're a car salesman, you say you've been in here for what, 30 years, 40 years, you say you've been in there, you gotta test this stuff, man. You gotta test it. And when you test it, make sure that it's running good and it's running right when you're testing this stuff. Because you can't, you know what I'm saying, get somebody a lemon and send somebody a lemon and think everything's gonna be good and everything's gonna be straight. It's like, nah, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And you think everybody gonna get along to go along. Nah, man. You sold me a lemon, you gotta take it back. You know what I mean? So that, like I said, that was my first instinct when I was driving. And I was like, hold up, man. Nah, we gonna keep going. And I think it was like, nah, we gotta keep going. So while we kept going, next thing you know, that thing started running hot. I said, oh God. you got to take this one back, buddy. You know what I mean? You got to take this one back. And like I said, I called him. I called him right away. As soon as I seen that, matter of fact, as soon as it started running hot and that needle started, you know, that needle started going to the hat, I said, oh, nah. I done been here before. Stop, pulled over. We was at the mall at the time, you know what I'm saying? I popped the hood. Popped the hood, looked at the coolant. You know what I mean? I didn't see the coolant in the overflow, you know, the overflow. But the coolant was basically going around, you know what I mean, in the engine. And man, that thing was running hot, boy. I thought they ain't had no coolant in it until I started opening it. When I started opening it, then I started seeing the coolant coming up, you know what I mean, to the overflow. But it was bubbling. I was like, yeah, it's crazy right here. I was like, man, this is crazy. So yeah, the moral of the story is, man, check your cars when you buy them. Matter of fact, check them before you buy them. You know what I mean? And I should have listened to that red flag from the start. Like when we first started driving. When we first started driving the car, you know what I mean? I didn't feel anything with the engine and nothing, so I didn't know what was going on with it. You know what I mean? So I ain't feel nothing with the engine. Like if the engine was good, the acceleration was good. You know what I mean? The way we was pushing it was straight. But when we started figuring out that thing was running hot, it was like, nah, bro. We taking this back to you. You ain't getting us. King Daniel, what's good, man? Thanks for coming in, man. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, King Daniel. We was just story time about a car we just got, man. Hit the thumbs up for us, King Daniel. How you been? I'm doing good, man. You know, we was just doing a little story time. I'm doing good. How you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up, bud. We was just telling a little story time about a lemon bucket we just got, man. Crazy, man. We just got the car and it blew up on us the same day. The same day we got it, man. Well, a couple hours later, the car blew up on us, man. So we took that thing right back. I'm good, can't complain. Yeah, man. I'm doing good, though. Besides that, we all doing good. We just chilling. You know what I mean? We doing good. Hey, King Daniel, you on TikTok? Join us on TikTok. We on TikTok, too, man.
Yeah, if you're on TikTok.
If you're on TikTok,
so,
join us over there.
Story, we came out good. We got our money back. I would keep talking in circles about it. But
yeah.
You guys could check that out at the beginning of our live stream. It was just a crazy situation, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yeah, we are on TikTok. Join us over there. I don't know if we'll be selling a product or whatever. I'm hoping we can get, things get a little bit.
Oh yeah, over there, TikTok.
Over there, yeah.
TikTok, boy, that thing jumping over
it's
there.
It's just, we're fairly new to the whole thing.
Trying to figure out how that thing moving over there.
Yeah. It's different.
TikTok moving fast.
It moves fast.
Like, they moving fast
right.
over there. Yeah. So if you over there, King Dan, you go over there, man. Lock in with us. You know? Yeah, we out here chilling up in this hot tub, man. We said we was gonna come on YouTube today. Probably tomorrow we probably be over there at TikTok. Oh yeah, then we got a unboxing coming up over here too. So y'all check that out. It's coming up soon. We I don't know, we'll probably put that up later tonight maybe. If not tonight, then tomorrow. We'll put that thing up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's all we've been up to. But besides that, on a good note, man, we've been chilling, man. Hope everybody had a happy Mother's Day out there. How was y'all Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. What y'all got going on from what you got? Ice.
Belated. I got to cool up. It's super hot today. It's usually not this hot.
Yeah, the hot tub. Sometimes, man, that hot tub get. See, I don't think this is temperature control.
I don't
because
think
sometimes it's cold and sometimes it's super hot, like crazy hot.
Yeah. So what we've been doing over at the TikTok, sometimes we've got cooking content and stuff over there, and cooking content over there, and you can grill and chill with us and things like that. I will not simulcast over here because too many moderation issues and a couple of other scripting issues. if YouTube can get them sorted, I would simulcast because we don't work on the desktop when we're doing our live streams over there. That's the I know there is a loophole to that, but I don't. I just,
Nah, we ain't doing no desktop
over
there.
It's
That's
just
crazy.
it is what it is. But yeah, outside of that, my mom came back and we had Sunday dinner. That's what we did for Mother's Day.
Yeah, we had a good Sunday dinner too.
Yeah, fried chicken, baked mac and cheese, and spicy fried chicken wings, mac and cheese, baked mac and cheese that we made, and what else? We had tossed salad, potato salad,
watermelon, yeah.
And I forget the other thing we had. What's something else we had, but I can't remember.
What?
Something else we had, but I can't remember.
Yeah, man, that plate was full though, full of food, man.
Those that
so
might
we ate
have
good.
Been,
we ate real good.
We didn't vlog it.
We didn't vlog it.
It felt weird not to vlog, but honestly, my mom had been gone.
Yeah, she been gone for a while, so she probably wasn't in the mood with it. Yeah.
But I respected her wishes. She doesn't want to be posted on Facebook like that. My personal account. She said somebody reached out to her and she didn't appreciate that.
She's like, hold up, man.
She's like, hold up. I'm not.
She contacted me like that.
She said it was someone from her past. She wasn't really interested in it. You know, that's an interesting thing because I talked to Randall about that
all the time.
Where there's people like personal Facebook's kind of weird like that because our parents' generation, they would move out of state and you would never see or hear from people again.
Oh yeah, the internet was not around.
With the social,
wasn't no internet.
With the social media era, they will find you.
I don't even think it was dial-up. Was it dial-up?
They didn't have.
They ain't even had dial-up.
No, they didn't. Like back when they were our age, you left and that was it. You know, nowadays people can keep in contact with you, and for some people, they're from that generation. I guess it's like a little weird for them, and they don't care for it. So she didn't care for it, and she's like, once you move, you pack up and go and move on with your life. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You know, like
game over.
Game over. You know, so she didn't appreciate that. So I do. I can relate though a little bit because it's different. You know, I mean. It's a different generation now, you know. Some people appreciate it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be more on the TWTtv fan page on there. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like,
over there on Facebook.
You're gonna continue to see my personal page slow down significantly.
Yeah, so we do got a fan page over there. Y'all can check that out.
Yeah, check that out. We have the official music page over
here.
Official
music page.
Official artist.
Artist page.
Artist channel.
Yeah, artist. So, y'all check that out, man. Shoot, we was hyped about that.
We were, cause
that thing been forever trying to get that.
Yeah, trying to get that together, and all of our releases are over there. I usually do artwork and like art videos for it, you know. So yeah, but as far as other things, I know we're probably gonna lose some people talking about this stuff, but Florida is seeing the impacts. Like, you know.
Thanks for the thumbs up, appreciate it.
Florida's seeing the impacts of the stuff that's going on, man.
Yeah.
Like I said. Hey fam, Fabi and the family, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Fabi and the fam, what's going on? Yeah, thanks for coming in. You're in Florida
too.
You in Florida.
Florida's getting
different.
Yeah, Florida is getting different.
Yeah, shit, Broward County.
You can attest to that. Like Florida is experiencing some things. We're starting some changes with.
There's a lot of changes going on right now, man. Yeah.
We're seeing restaurants close.
Yeah.
Buy here, pay here. Car lots are
closing. It's crazy, and the restaurants are really crazy right now.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm in Broward County.
Broward County. Yeah.
So it's, you know, that was the part I had to go cool off. But that was the part of the story I was going to pick up with next. Like that guy was saying, man, when we got scammed by that vehicle, we were talking about that earlier. He said the buy here, pay here lot is over.
It's over. Why,
you know, down about 5 minutes down the street from us, there's one with a big for sale sign in front of the building where a commercial brokerage is advertising the sale of that building. And you know, they sell luxury vehicles, luxury used vehicles.
Oh yeah, nice cars. Real nice cars. That's closed down, shutting down.
On the way back from him, we saw about 3 lots just closed. Closed completely, lot empty, no cars, nothing. But for the ones that are still open, it's just nothing but cars. Like, they're packed. So yeah, the thing is, it's changing, y'all. And the thing is, I don't know how much longer we're gonna see. You know, people are gonna have that option. Like, if you don't have a credit score, you probably gonna be SOL.
Oh yeah, you ain't got the credit score. It's done deal.
It's a
right?
done
You
deal,
gotta
man.
go to the car dealership.
Yeah, you gotta go to the car dealership.
Definitely
Like
go to the
the
car
real
dealership.
auto dealer,
Yeah,
man. They're disappearing.
it's
and
crazy.
After what happened to us earlier, we were lucky we got our money back.
Oh yeah.
For the other people, you know, hey.
And then the restaurants are going
But
crazy.
see,
It's
that's why
shutting
too,
down out
I
here
like
too.
TikTok better, because on TikTok it doesn't matter which way you have it. The people can flip it. You guys can flip it either way.
Oh yeah, y'all
Definitely,
gotta go to TikTok.
Follow us on
TikTok.
Because YouTube, I don't know,
TikTok.
man. They got to get their script.
They gotta get their stuff right, man.
Only thing I can tell
It's
y'all
crazy.
is unlock your auto rotate on
Oh
your
yeah,
phone
unlock
settings.
so you can see it.
Yeah, YouTube got scripting problems. Y'all need to start complaining to them that you should be able to free rotate like you can on TikTok, because that's ridiculous.
TikTok, you can do
They
360.
got too many people in here making the millions of dollars not to fix that. Like,
That's crazy. Only
that's their
they
problem.
need to go back in the back end.
Back in the back end, fire their web developer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What happened?
Oh, we told it, at the
Yeah,
very
we
beginning,
said
man. It
yeah.
does crazy. It's a long story,
It's a
y'all.
long story. Yeah.
But
it's crazy.
you know,
man.
they're disappearing, y'all. Definitely
These
get
car
your
car
credit
lots.
scores up for
No
those.
good.
Because we ended up having to get, you know, a bank loan to get that vehicle anyway. But buy here, pay here lot's about to be done. You know.
Yeah, buy
Done,
a lot.
done.
That's pretty much done.
Yeah, those are finished. Over with. Oh no.
Oh
go
no,
ahead.
you good.
Yeah, those are done.
Yeah.
We saw like Chili's closed, Donato's closed. These are major franchise restaurants.
Chili's closed. They taking their cooks from one restaurant, moving it all the way over to the other restaurant. And a lot of like restaurants out here don't have the hours to get people. It's bad.
It's getting bad.
It's getting real
and
bad.
then, like, you know,
it's sad, man.
It is, because I mean, to see major franchises go like Donato's,
Chili's,
and to see Chili's go,
something like that, man. I'm like,
you
what
know,
is
it's
going
just
on?
crazy. So we are seeing things change down here in Florida. People have been wondering about that.
Yeah.
And you know, it is what it is, man. You know.
Yeah.
The apps are lighting up, but I would say to people, like, if you can't afford to tip like $5.
No, if you Uber, you good.
Yeah, Uber Eats.
Yeah,
or
Instacart. Yeah, I mean everything is
those
red.
apps are lit up in red, but the thing is, like, if you are ordering from there, that crew is gone, y'all.
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
got
gone.
to tip. You got to tip now. Like,
Yeah.
putting in $2 orders in the apps, that
Yeah.
ain't gonna cut it.
That
Like,
ain't gonna
if
work.
You can't
That
tip
ain't even
at
gas
least
money.
$5, then you might as well go pick it up yourself.
Yeah,
Like, that's
$2 ain't no
that's
gas
kind of
money.
trifling if you ask me. If you can't tip like at least $5,
Yeah,
just
that's
go
crazy.
pick it up yourself. Like, it just
That's-
doesn't make any sense.
Nah.
But those are some of the changes.
Chili's closed by you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chili's closed down
Tijuana
here.
Flats also closed.
Oh, Tijuana Flats closed.
By the hospital. They also
By the hospital?
closed.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the restaurant industry is crazy out here
Yeah.
right now.
Tijuana Flats closed. They have one location left that's a little closer to us, but the one by the hospital closed, and they're getting a pot belly. But you know, these restaurants,
They going down.
They're going down.
And it's crazy because they got money. Well, they had money.
Well, they're
I ain't gonna say they
backed
got
by
money
major
now.
corporations.
Yeah, they had money, but I don't know
And we
what's
lost
going
the
on.
Red Lobster a long time ago.
Yeah, the Red-
Lobster on 41 has been gone.
Yep.
How are you okay with
Yeah, no, we're
It's
seeing
scary.
things. We're
But
seeing
Christians
things.
worse so much.
And shoot, it might not do nothing but get worse, for real.
You
That's
know,
the crazy thing about it.
there's a balance that they needed to the cheaper labor, and you know, not up here yet. Yeah, what in Miami?
No,
or-
Broward County.
Oh, Broward County.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I don't know if that's Broward or which part, or maybe that's Miami-Dade, but I know in Miami nobody speaks English. In Miami, absolutely nobody speaks English down there. And I mean, I feel the most at home in Miami when I go visit. But
Shoot, I love Miami.
I love Miami, but
We go to Miami all the time.
yeah, nobody speaks English down
No.
there.
The best thing is to be bilingual. I ain't gonna lie, out here, you gotta be bilingual.
We're in a pretty wealthy area though. We're in where we're at.
Sarasota
We're in
area.
Sarasota area, so to see that here is kind of like wow.
It's
you know?
crazy, yeah. It's a nice area right here.
It is a nice area. But
More of a little
not
upscale
immediate.
area, yeah.
Yeah, it just.
That's
I
why I was
guess it
surprising to
is.
see this stuff like that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Stuff just shut down like that. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on out here.
Nah, I don't know. Man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's making it's the impacts are happening.
Yeah.
Are happening. We don't talk like politics here.
Nah,
Those
yeah.
are some of the things. I do.
Yeah, we are seeing
Yeah,
some
we are
changes.
seeing some changes for those that
A
are
lot
like,
of
how are
changes.
things going in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
We're not really affected because I'm in a different like industry with tax and whatnot, but yeah,
It's getting bad.
It's getting bad. Though.
Yeah.
But
And you don't know
anyway,
it unless you go outside.
No. But on a lighter note, now that that truck ordeal is over, we'll be looking into doing some travel, bring travel back to the
Yeah, we gotta do some traveling. Man. Definitely gotta do some traveling. Joanne Fabulous.
Yeah, Joanne is closing here. Also,
And Party City. Yeah, Party City's
and a
closing.
pet supermarket. There's a pet supermarket down the street from us closing.
Yeah.
And these are places that have corporate backing and they're closing. So
Yeah.
again, we don't really talk politics, but
Yeah, Joanne Fabulous closing.
this does have to do with Florida culture and things that are going on here right now. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, but we gotta bring some traveling back to this.
We are going to bring travel back, especially now that we got that ordeal sorted out. We're able to get our money back.
Get our money back, yeah.
I don't know. I think we're solid on what we're going to do now, but it's just getting it done. I'm working around our current schedule.
Schedules, yeah.
You know, we've received a lot of tips and things about where, you know, what we would like to do. So stay tuned.
Where we should go.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys.
You know what I mean?
But the
Yeah.
next thing come to you guys as far as those that prefer uploads and don't really like the live streaming, because I know it's hard for people. Like,
Some people like it, some people don't.
some people like it, some people don't. Some people, if they have the attention span, they don't have the attention span. They're just scrolling, trying to like, you know, do what they can to support, or you know, just scrolling. Some people, they just don't have the attention span, and I do think our channel is going to become harder to follow for those people, unfortunately. What I try to do as a compromise is I try to pull out bits and pieces of our live stream and put it in shorts. We're also on TikTok, and we have it on Facebook where we pull out bite-sized amounts of content.
Oh yeah, so we basically on all platforms, really.
Yeah, so, but it
Spread
is
out
going to
all
become a
three.
little bit harder to follow for those that just like to kind of like scroll or just kind of like pass through, and don't really, you know, not really feeling longer form content or don't have the time.
Let me see. Oh, we got that.
Yeah, we got half hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but our experience on TikTok, we've been doing like grilled ribs on there 2 times. Only thing about
I did
TikTok,
alright.
you gotta
Grilled
catch the TikToks while we're there, because there will not be a replay. So make sure you're following, you're connected at J Bunny Taylor and J.Bunny Taylor on TikTok.
Yeah.
Those will not. I'm working on
Definitely come
possibly
join us
getting.
over there.
Yeah, I'm working on possibly pulling out clips, but honestly, you gotta catch it. It's like one of those things. Like, you had to be there. You gotta be there. And it is what it is, you know. But that's what we've been doing over there. There's a little bit more incentives. There's a lot. I love the TikTok.
Man, it's a lot
I
of
love the
stuff
live, like shopping.
The lives over there,
aspect
they
of
be
things.
jumping. Like, they got so much going on over there.
Engagement wise,
The
yeah.
engagement wise, it's crazy.
It's a very different ball game over
A
there.
lot. It's upbeat. Real upbeat.
It's a lot going on, a lot
Yeah.
more going on as far as how people can engage. Honestly.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But you know, that's
Yeah.
what's been going on with us as far as like this past weekend and getting caught up with content and everything.
Yeah.
And,
So you still got that unboxing, so you got put up.
yeah, dude. That IO chain gimbal has a serious learning curve, y'all. We probably won't bring it out to the hot tub like we said earlier because it moves around a lot by itself.
By itself.
By
Yeah.
itself.
It's
The
crazy.
gimbal moves. It tracks you and all of that, and
Shoot, we still
it
got.
rotates.
Gotta watch some YouTube videos on that.
I gotta watch some tutorials on it because it's just not. Some people will laugh and be like, "How hard can it be?" And it's like,
Man, that joint crazy. That
That
joint
is
is crazy.
serious.
It's got like a mind of its own.
it does because it can do different things.
Yeah,
like
if you don't, they don't know what you're doing with it.
And I didn't. Then you'll see that when I open it.
Yeah.
If you want a good laugh, come watch me unbox the gimbal if you want to go laugh. Because you are going to laugh. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, act like they never had a gimbal before. And it's like, oh, good, I have
right.
it. Yeah, it's that IO chain gimbal is like,
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
I found out about it through TikTok Shop, which currently has me in a bit of a chokehold. I'm like bookmarking and saving everything, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They got so much stuff going on over there. It's crazy.
it's crazy. So
Shoot, they on
I don't
there.
know. I think it's a good compliment. Like I was trying to explain to someone earlier, at some point in the YouTube journey, you have to figure out that YouTube cannot be, for a good amount of us, like it can't be the be all end all for you. Like you can't put all your eggs in one basket. And you are going to have to diversify. Like
Nah,
you
they
cannot.
laughing.
You cannot. You will have a mental breakdown
Yeah.
putting everything into YouTube. You
Yeah.
will have a mental
Nah,
breakdown.
you can't.
You cannot do
Yeah,
it.
you can't do
And the
that.
thing is, nobody tells you that the people that reach the millions have whole teams of people.
Yeah,
They got management.
the people that got millions subscribers on here, they got management.
They have management.
Like real management.
real
behind them.
management. Like if you're on a label or something.
Man, they got people shooting the content for them,
Making
editing
the
the
intro,
content for
editing.
them, making the
advertising
intro,
and marketing.
advertising. They got whole teams
Creating
behind them.
situational content for them.
We saw it.
These
We
people
saw it.
have reality shows,
We saw
you
it,
know,
yeah. Like, it's
even
crazy.
staging their pranks, all
Staging
of
the
that.
pranks and everything. Yeah,
Everything,
all that
guys.
stuff is staged. Like it's a real deal, real TV show.
Yes, they do, and it's
A
so
real
many
deal
people.
TV show.
They don't know that, and they'll be on here killing themselves to try to get to that level, and I'm like, you have to understand.
They got a whole
they
team
might
behind them
have
working.
one or two videos that go viral, and then management sees it and
Mhm.
snatches
And picks them up.
and picks them up like you would get picked up on a label.
Like
and
it's
you
just
get a
like
deal.
basically that's what it is. They get a deal, and then after they get that deal, they start marketing for them. They don't have to do that marketing, all that.
They don't have to do
Nah,
anything.
that's their team doing all that.
I mean, they
pushing all
got to
that
do
stuff.
something. Don't
Do
get me wrong.
something,
They
yeah.
do work,
But they got their
have
team
a whole
pushing them.
team of people.
Pushing them.
They have people that do branding for them.
Yeah, man.
Create their, trademarks and not trademarks, their logos.
Hey, logos and all that, yeah.
Their merch and all of that.
Like what's that? That cartoon we done? Like James Job.
Dame Drops
Batman
and
Chugs, the
Batman
little
Chugs
cartoon.
they
Yeah,
have
man.
branding. I don't
They
know that
got
they have
branding.
management, but they have branding.
Yeah.
And the people, that design those cartoons for them, they have a whole team. They do, and so
They
many
have a whole
people.
team. Yeah.
So many people
They
don't
do.
know that they have a whole.
Yeah, people don't understand
team,
that they
guys.
got a whole team behind them when
They
they
have
doing
a
that.
whole team behind.
You know what I mean?
them.
They make them look good. Don't get me wrong. They make them look real good.
Amazing, man.
They make them look real good.
I mean,
Like,
the thing I
but the
will
thing is,
say-
not them doing that. They
But
self.
the one thing I will say that I did really love about that one management team that was out in Texas, everybody was eating.
Everybody was getting money.
Everybody was getting money.
Everybody was getting
Everybody
money.
was getting
I'm talking
views.
about big money too.
All of that.
Yeah.
So,
They had their houses, their cars,
Yes.
and everything. Shooting their videos.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
Music videos.
What's his name?
Hmm.
The one that shoot the videos out there.
Oh no, that dude got locked. He got in trouble. though.
Oh, yeah.
He got in trouble. I don't even want to mention him.
Yeah,
that dude got in trouble.
but he was good with the camera, bro.
He
He
was.
was good with the camera.
Yeah. for a little while, but
Yeah.
everybody on that management group was like
Yeah,
doing
they was
really
legit.
well. They were going viral on World Star and everything. Like
Yeah.
people were
See.
blowing up over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got whole teams, y'all, and
Oh, yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta keep pushing, man. Just
People,
keep pushing.
people confuse like marketing and advertising a channel is not the same as purchasing a set number of views and subscribers from a scammer on Instagram or Fiverr. It's not the same.
No.
You know what I mean? Understanding how to market your channel to a target market, run an advertisement,
that's the
and
thing
let people
is,
organically click.
You gotta find your target.
Your
Who
target
is your target?
audience.
Your target
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah,
You find your
because
target audience, game
they'll
is
be like,
over.
they bought their numbers, and I'm like,
The game is
you
over.
go ahead and keep trying to struggle to get to that million and go viral overnight and see how that works out for you. Waiting on the algorithm is like waiting on paint to dry. Like, and they'll be like, that's cheating. They have a whole team. That's cheating. Is it really? Like, work harder, not smarter. Like, is it really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Shoot, everybody pull the
that's
other
the
person up.
best YouTube game I can
You
hit
down, I
to
pull
right
you up.
now. Yep.
You know what I mean? Shoot, everybody gonna eat together.
Yeah, and them people were
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah, real
Okay?
good.
Really
Real
good.
Shoot.
Really good. Man.
And it was funny how they was capturing all them.
Yeah.
And that's how we figured it out. We was like, hold up, they in
Yeah.
that same again? Next thing you know,
Yeah,
Texas.
like-
They in the same joint again?
Yeah.
Yep, Texas. I'm
They're
like,
going
oh
out
my
to Texas.
goodness.
All of a sudden, you hear they're going out to Texas.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you be
like,
another one.
got him.
Like they got signed or something. You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
got
saying?
signed,
They got
yeah.
a deal.
They got a
And I'm
deal.
not knocking it. I'm just hipping y'all to what's really
Behind the
real
scenes.
on these YouTube streets.
Behind
y'all.
the
Like,
scenes,
so you
yeah.
don't get frustrated and feel like you're a failure and you're drowning and you can't make it. You know.
Yeah.
You can make it, but it's just like anything else. You get to,
You're gonna have to work
you
for
go
it.
as far as you can go, and then somebody like Damon Wayans says, someone comes along and is like, okay, we got it. We got it from here.
Yep.
You know? That's just like if somebody came up and was like, you know, they'd rather have a different producer person doing certain things for Randall Lil Red. And it's like, we got it.
All
We
that.
got it from here. And I'm like, cool, y'all got it from here, you know?
Yeah, and then then they gonna scare you. That's all they did. They just scared them even more. They was already
They
making.
scale you.
What it is they was making noise on their own.
Yeah.
They was making noise.
So they scale
That's
you a
what
little bit
put.
bigger.
Yeah, that's what put their attention.
But you
And they
can't
was
be,
like, hold up,
you
boy,
can't
I can get
be,
these
I think
guys
people that are going to struggle
and
with
scale
that,
them a little more. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And they'll reach out to you, and there you go.
I think people that struggle with that though are people that are kind of like control freaks. If you have to have control of
Of
every
everything,
aspect,
that ain't gonna
it's
work.
not going to work. Because even with the music, it's stuff that I had to give to somebody else to do. I had to give a distributor, let them place us in stores and things, and producers, beat makers that make the beats. I just curate them. I find the talent. I consider myself more of a producer because I put together the end product.
Yeah.
And I mix down the vocals and I do, you know, the end, a lot of the end product work. I might support with like back vocals and harmonies and things, but those are things I scaled off to other people. Like the distributor, I don't need to be, you know, doing all of this and has a PRO and other things in place for certain things, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
learning how to delegate is going to get you really far in this journey.
Yeah, you gotta
And-
know when to let somebody else
Let
take
somebody
over.
else,
Or if somebody else do something a little better than you, then you let
yeah,
them do it.
let them do it. If they could do it better than you, let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you have to take control over everything because you could blow opportunities for yourself.
Yeah.
Not
And the
being
crazy
open.
thing, it be big opportunities too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If it's a small opportunity just to get you in the door, take it. Because you don't know where it's going to lead you.
No, it's a vehicle. YouTube
It's
is a vehicle.
yeah.
YouTube
you
is a
don't
vehicle.
know where it's
You
going
know,
to lead you to. So if it's a small, oh
vehicle.
man, I don't want to do that. Man, you better take it.
Take it.
Take it, and you know what I mean? And rock it
Rock
hard.
it. Knock it out
Rock
of
it
the
to
park.
the, yeah, to the point
The
where they
other
like,
thing I'ma
they
tell
like, hold
y'all-
up, man. I see something. I think you better than this.
People
They gonna call you to do
don't-
something else,
don't
something
let-
else, something else. Next thing you know, you got it, buddy. You got it. It's over.
Don't let people chump you up if you don't have the inflated views, bruh.
Yeah,
My godfather taught me at a young age. I remember he had two
Exactly.
wads of money for me. And one was a smaller wad, one was a bigger wad. What do you think had the most money? The smaller wad, because it had 10s and 20s as opposed to all singles. So
Right.
some people will come, chump you up, clown you about your channel, and they don't know who's watching you.
Nah.
I don't
And
screenshot who watches us, guys, but it's
Yeah.
big people that watch us.
Yeah, big people, like in the millions.
We're not, just be careful. Watch your
Be
mouth.
careful.
Watch your mouth, because there's people watching us. Like, don't
Yeah,
don't
watch your
embarrass us on here, guys, because
Mhm.
somebody
Mhm.
might see that and they might not like what you're doing. So watch your
Mhm.
mouth over here. Like,
Shit.
I don't screenshot that.
There's
but
always
we are
people watching,
fully,
though.
We are
Oh, we're
fully
aware.
aware. We're fully aware, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting for us to get to a certain
Certain
level,
point, and then next thing you know,
snatch us up,
try to pull
you know
you
what
up.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
But
Yep.
just be careful of that. Be mindful of how you treat people when you're collaborating with them.
Mhm.
Be mindful of how you treat people on this platform, and you don't want to end up on that in the T section.
Yeah, you don't
And
want
on
to go. You
Lipstick
don't want
Alley.
to go on the dirty side of YouTube.
You don't want to end up in the dirty section of YouTube.
Yeah, you know the dirty side of YouTube.
You know the
Y'all
dirty
been over
section
there?
of YouTube. If you've been over there, because once you get in the
Yeah.
dirty section of
Hey,
YouTube,
ain't
you
no
can't.
coming
It
back.
ain't no coming back from the dirty
Yeah.
section of
You
YouTube.
don't want to go on the dirty
So,
section of YouTube.
Be nice. You don't
Yeah.
want to go over there. And YouTube.
Gotta be careful
Let me
on
hip
there,
y'all
man.
trolls to some games that might have a platform on here. Let me hip you to some serious about to screw up your bag game.
Mhm.
Don't come over here trolling. YouTube
Oh,
blocks IP addresses.
Oh yeah.
Get me good. YouTube,
Mhm.
not me. YouTube blocks IP addresses.
Oh yeah.
And so if you come in
So
here,
that means they know who you are.
they know who you are. So if you have
Automatic.
another channel and
And
you're
try to
over
come in
here
here.
trolling us because you feel
Mhm.
like we're competition or something, so you decide to come over here and troll us, YouTube blocks IP addresses. I'm not responsible if they see you getting, flagged a bit too many times.
And then get you out of here.
And they get you out of here. And I mean, once your IP address is blocked,
That's
you
it.
can
Yeah.
never come back on here again. And even if you do try to come back, the sad part about Google AdSense is that it's tied to your ID, your government ID. So you can never make another channel
So you
ever
can't even-
again.
So you're done.
You're done.
You're
And
done.
a lot of people don't know they block IP addresses, but they do. Go Google it. They do. They will block you, and you will never be able to make a channel again. So be careful trolling people on here.
This is on mosquitoes out there. So.
Yeah, don't troll people on here if you have a channel.
And shoot, they gonna troll anyway.
I mean, they're gonna troll anyway. They're gonna test the water.
That's what they do.
You can't get your IP address blocked.
Yeah. That's what they gonna do. They gonna troll anyway.
I know they are, but I'm just
But,
trying to
yeah.
hit you to some game.
They gonna be outta
Save
here.
your little channel before because
Hey, we're gonna shut them down.
they not tripping, man. I've seen it, and they can't. You can't come back. Like, it's devastating. You can't come back. A lot of people don't know that about YouTube, but they do. They just troll.
Studying. Studying, boy.
And
You
it's like,
study YouTube, you know what time it
You
is.
know what time it is. Like, you know what not to do on here. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's enough time. You're getting
I'm
tired
getting
of
bit
you
up by
turning.
this. I'm getting bit up by these
Are you
mosquitoes
ready to
out
get
here.
back in?
Hold on. Let me get some.
Alright.
I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes out there.
You guys take one?
Get some, you know what I mean? Get some water over here. Dang, she done drunk it all. Water. Water out here. Yeah. I'm about to put some more bubbles in this thing too, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Huh?
Pretty good. The last few months I've gone from like 500 to 6,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
They
good.
just gave me live out of nowhere. Really? I only had like maybe 100 something. They gave me live out of nowhere. I had like.
See, I had like 500 like 3 months ago, and I would randomly go live, but then I just decided to do it one day.
Yeah.
So
And live's taking off for you.
Yeah,
See,
that's
I'm
good.
telling you,
I
on
just get
TikTok.
Yeah, we live right
Yeah.
now.
like I do a sampling job, and I'll take it with me and sample, and just have it on there, and I'll talk to people when I'm not talking to clients.
Oh,
Wow. So what do
okay.
you do?
That's cool.
I work for like an energy drink company, and I sample.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
like Sephora and stuff, or
Supplement. Like
Supplements.
drinks, yeah.
oh,
So I go
okay.
around and like
Energy
people clients,
drinks.
yeah.
Energy drink, yeah.
Cool.
I
Yeah, we
love
work
it.
for the same company. She just works for the energy drink, and
We
I work
also
for
have
like
like a
the
storefront.
yeah.
Wow.
The storefront, okay.
See, you gotta have a store
That's
on
cool.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a store.
That's
See,
crazy.
guys,
See?
it's popping on TikTok.
That's what
You
it
gotta
is.
get
Y'all gotta
over
go to
there,
TikTok,
and
man.
we will
TikTok
let
is
you-
where it's at.
We will let you co-host with us, guys. You gotta get over
Yeah.
there to TikTok. It's popping over
Yeah,
there.
TikTok is where it's at, man.
Leverage.
We just started going live on TikTok.
Diversify and leverage, guys. You have to.
Mhm.
Okay?
So if you're
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. You got
You
to.
cannot just put all your eggs in one basket. I said what I said. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to resonate with some people and it's going to irritate some other ones, you know?
Exactly.
But I'm
You know what I mean?
I'm hipping you to the game. Management,
Mhm.
diversification. I
Mhm.
work with millionaires, guys. I do taxes
So you gotta
for
go-
millionaires.
I mean, don't put all your eggs in one basket, man.
Diversify. You gotta
Sure.
invest in multiple
You go
streams.
TikTok, you go YouTube, you go Facebook.
Yeah.
It's another one. Didn't you say lemonade or something? Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know
about
how it
Lemonade,
works.
guys. They're trying to get
I don't
me
know
on
how that
Lemonade.
works though. What is
I'm
that?
not coming on Lemonade. I'm not coming on. I think I'm on Threads by accident. I
What is
can't
Lemonade?
do another platform, y'all. I don't have time.
Lemonade.
I cannot do another platform, y'all.
Let us know if y'all do lemonade out there.
Lemonade.
Let me see how you. I don't know. Stop. Fully chat.
They tired of you turning them, man.
All chats.
Do top messages. It's probably a bunch of messages.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Nah. Okay.
It's weird, y'all.
Yeah,
But
this thing.
you guys, too, don't pay these numbers no mind. When we get out of here, it's going to be like 10 times that many people. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? But 500 to 6,000 is a lot, y'all. And you over
Yeah.
here crying, ready to tear your hair out
Mhm.
because you're doing everything in one location. You can't
Yeah, you can't do that.
everything in one location,
Studying,
guys.
studying books and everything. I'm like, bruh, you can't do that. You can't let it get to you like that.
Don't let it get you to
Have
this.
fun when you're doing
Have
it.
fun
Have
when
fun.
you're here. It shows. People want to see you smiling and having a good
fun.
time. They don't want to see you in a down mood. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Upbeat.
They want to see you upbeat. And so you need to have fun with this. And when you're not having fun, you need to take a break.
Take a break from
If
it.
you
Yeah.
feel called out, I'm sorry, but you need to take a break because you need to be having fun. They need to be seeing you in a bright light, not in a dark light, because then you're going to attract the wrong energy.
Yeah, man. You want to have
And you're
positive
going to
energy, man.
deflect the right energy. Is going to be deflected. They're not going to want to come over
Exactly.
and absorb what you're selling.
Right.
You know what I mean? And those are just, man, that was a whole textbook lesson for some of y'all.
Yeah.
And you go look at my numbers and not take it, not knowing what I look like on the back end, and you're not going to take it.
And see, yeah, that's another thing. You got to know what's going on in the back end.
Yeah.
You always look at the back end of your.
Get structured early.
Yeah. Get structured early.
because
Look at your
if
back
you
end.
make that viral video and
Oh
you
yeah.
can't
And
get,
you not structured, you
can't get paid.
will not get
You
paid.
will not get paid. Make
Nope.
sure you own what you're going viral on.
Exactly.
Because if you don't own it, you can't get paid. You can't even get royalties from it if you don't have rights or
Well,
some type
yeah,
of
if it ain't
ownership,
structured, right?
You know.
You don't have that paperwork. You gotta have that paperwork.
Don't trust people dapping you up on a handshake. It's got to be in writing.
Yeah.
gotta
Everything
be
black
in
and white.
writing.
Yeah.
It's
Everything
got
has
to
to
be
be
in
in black
writing.
and white.
You know, and these are the things nobody tells you. You know, when people get to the table, they think they got to the bag.
And they don't know what
I
happened.
don't know what happened.
Wondering what's going on.
You know, it's like, they're like, didn't you just go viral? Didn't you just get a million views? Where's your money? You didn't get paid? You didn't get paid?
Yeah.
You didn't get paid? Why? So, yeah, make sure you structure, do your research, and look into what you need to get you to, get you to the bigger bag.
To the bigger bag, right.
The bag area, if that's what you're here for, you know what I mean? But
And you gotta keep pushing, man. Regardless.
when we did music distribution, we didn't have a choice. We were forced YouTube structure.
Structure everything. We had to.
He wanted to be on the radio.
Had
That's how
to,
that
and
started.
when-
And I
and when
did.
you
I
get
got him
stuff-
on the radio. I got him on iHeart back when it was 95.7 The Beat. Now it's Roomba. And I did get him on the radio. And after that, God opened a bigger door and put us in streaming stores. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. But that was from me leaning to a DJ, a VJ, and leaning to a distribution company. You know, giving them, like, here, you know, take, this is our, you know, creations, take them, you know, our songs. And it was hard at first. We couldn't get past Deezer, couldn't get past Apple. But
Oh yeah, I mean it was the same thing, like over and over and over and over. I'm like, man.
Dang,
But
any other
stores? Yeah. Then the next thing you know, though,
once Pandora picked us up,
man, that thing
and
was off
Tidal,
on. It went crazy after that.
Spotify, it was a wrap.
I'm like, oh my
So,
goodness, it went crazy after that.
We gotta get some more songs out though, like actually.
We need to
get
hurry
them
up and get
released,
one.
But yeah,
We need to go and get one. We got
I know
one.
we keep saying that, guys.
We actually got one. Well, we got a couple,
We've
really.
got two that could go.
That could go right now.
So yeah, maybe
Now, actually, you know what? That's what we should do.
that's what we should do.
Get
I'd
us
rather
on.
go take a trip though.
I said, oh, there ain't nothing but a couple.
Yeah, like it costs us. Yeah,
That ain't nothing.
Nothing really.
Hey,
But
shoot, get us on.
I don't know, guys. So yeah, you'll want to rewind this back.
We got a hot tub
in this.
talk song.
We do have a hot tub talk live song. I have to finish
Yeah.
one of my verses on it, but we do have a hot tub talk live song. But yeah, you'll be seeing more of us. Hot tub talk live on here will probably. That'll probably be the only live stream you guys see over here is Hot Tub Talk Live. If you want to see us do other things, you got to go over to TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
That's
Follow
where
us
you're
over
gonna
there,
see
man.
us to cook and everything else and grilling with us. Probably even beach lives. You're going to want to go.
Oh yeah, Beach Live,
TikTok.
morning inspiration.
Morning, yes.
We working on, yeah.
We're working on a morning show.
Yeah.
And, we'll tell you about it later. I don't want to get into details
Yep.
of what I have planned for the morning show, but some of you guys I will be reaching out to because I want you to be a part of our morning show.
Exactly.
I will be reaching out to you. It's just I have to figure out my schedule now because I got extended into the summer for tax. So that kind of. We're gonna get back in just real quick.
Yeah, what time is it? Yeah. God. You just like coming in this day. This don't be too hot, boy. Yes, it does. No, it don't. It's gonna be fire,
It
man.
feels good.
Yeah.
I hope it was coming from a helpful space and not a hurtful space. Take what resonates, take what feels good, do what feels good.
And have fun
and
doing
have
it.
fun and keep going, guys.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it. You need to treat it.
Definitely.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. Yeah.
You guys need to have a good, you need to feel good about what you're doing.
You definitely need to feel good about what you're
About
doing.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. Why is that?
Where did you go for
I
a
don't
minute?
know.
I don't know. You be looking, you getting high off of the chlorine.
Yeah. It's so hot.
It's hot, but it
Yeah.
feels good. But yeah, I don't know, and I think
Yeah,
that
man, that thing is, only thing you gotta do is keep pushing, man. Don't worry about what people saying about you, or
people
you know what I mean.
critique you so
People
hard
gonna
on
critique you and gonna
here.
try to get you to change your way
Your-
or change the way you do things.
Your
You know what I mean?
personality.
Yeah, and you can't let none of that
Your
get to you, man.
mannerisms.
You gotta push through, keep doing what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. Everything else will fall in line. Like you know what I mean. You ain't gotta worry about all that. Like your people is gonna come, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Just be real to yourself.
Be true to yourself
Yeah.
because those are the people that really take off on here. Those are the people that are really able to make traction. And just be yourself. For those that are, struggling, it doesn't mean you're any less yourself. It's just, you're just finding your way in the journey.
Right.
Everybody's journey is not going to be the same on here.
No, it's gonna be different, and that's the thing I'm saying. Like your back end is gonna be different from my back end.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. You can
We
have
got that from Philly Dom too.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking from what I heard from. Shout out to Philly Dom.
Philly Dom. Yeah, man, Philly Dom. You
He
out
said,
there?
man,
Yeah,
he
if you
kept
watch
talking
us-
about. He says teeth. They're
Yeah.
gonna teach you. They're gonna teach you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the weird space we're in now. Like if you start trying to like scale just a tiny bit, you get critiqued.
To elevate yourself, you know what I mean? And then people
But
want
you
to
know
come out
the
the
other
woodwork.
thing, and this is gonna really vex people, but when I first got on here, I felt like I had to learn how to do specific like camera tricks and all of it. I used to study. I know guys that went south with Nikki, but I used to study Jamie Perkins because his vlog style was flawless. Him and TJ Davidson, I used to study them. And then you start seeing people that go viral and have big followings, and they're not really following that textbook stuff. They're just having a good time. They're joking around.
Just doing what they want to do.
They're downright comedians. They're full of personality, and that's what sells it, and that's what gets it. And
so it's not all about that stuff. You know what I mean?
I won't give up camera quality, but
Yeah.
I had to go through that. And I think some people are gonna have to go through that, where it's like it's not always gonna be perfect.
Yeah, you don't have everything have to be perfect all the time.
So like our live streams are not gonna be a perfect production by any means whatsoever, y'all.
Nah, it's
I'm
just straight
legit.
raw.
I'm not.
Raw.
He's holding the camera right now.
You know what I mean?
Let me repeat that. Randall holds the camera
This is raw.
when we're in the tub. I lost that job, right? I lost that job.
Yep.
And then I lost the job again because I dropped my phone, and luckily it's IP68.
Yeah.
Waterproof, you know, it has IP68.
Yeah, luckily ain't
So it didn't get destroyed, but
hot.
it
You know what I
didn't,
mean?
you know.
Catch on fire.
Some of our TikToks and other live streams over here have still been
fire.
shot from that phone, even though I dropped it in the hot tub. Yes, I dropped my phone in the hot tub.
Yeah.
It went down to the bench.
Yeah, it went all the way.
It was
And
on
that's
the
what?
bench.
1, 2 feet. That's
That's
about
2 feet down.
2.5 feet.
So we have a Pixel 8. Each
Yeah,
had a Pixel 8,
we
and
each
it
got a Pixel 8,
survived
and it
a hot tub
survived it.
drop. I mean,
Yeah.
it still shoots 4K, all of that.
Still pick up
Sound,
phone calls and everything. That's
picks
the
up
crazy
phone
thing.
calls. Nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I
Wouldn't
lost that
recommend
job.
it.
I don't recommend it, but I lost that job. He holds the camera, and so it's just not going to be perfect on live streams. Randall is not the textbook person. He shot cameras for church, but they were on like a tripod, and it was sedentary. You weren't really running and chasing and motion. You know?
You could sit right in your chair and just follow.
Yeah, it was
Easy.
just there.
It was pan and it was up and down.
That was it.
That was it.
So,
You know, I mean,
like,
zoom in, zoom out and stuff.
I might
But-
show off a little bit with green
Yeah.
screens and things when I do music videos or when I do uploads, but here it's gonna be straight raw.
Raw. That's what y'all gonna get.
Raw. It's yeah.
See where we at? Yeah.
Yeah. And candid and uncut.
Yeah.
Like this, if you want to see us in our real true form, watch
Yeah.
Hot Tub Talk Live because
Hot
it's
Tub
unedited.
Live, yeah.
It's unedited.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are
This is
missing
real.
out. It's real. It's unedited.
So y'all need
no
to-
stopping the camera, no
Yeah.
pause. You
Y'all need
guys
to
might
tune in.
notice we don't pause the camera on Hot Tub Talk Live.
Nah, we don't pause no camera.
We don't pause
We're gonna
the
keep it
camera.
going. Just like y'all seen tonight, it was people over
There was
here.
people over here, and they were like,
And they was
"Hey."
wondering what was going on, but we,
They
I think they knew we was
because
going live.
They have TikTok.
They had
and
TikTok,
she told
too.
me she went from like 500 to 6,000
Golly,
on
yeah,
TikTok.
that's crazy.
So
You can scale.
you can scale.
You can scale. That's the crazy
know,
thing. You know what I mean?
There's
Like,
plenty.
everybody
it's
out here can eat.
plenty
Everybody out here
for
can eat.
everybody to eat. Guys, stop fighting over the same 20 people. I said what I said. Stop fighting over the same 20 people. And get out there, guys, because there's plenty for everybody to eat out here, man. And please have fun with it. Please do not like be screaming and going crazy on here, tearing your hair out, getting frustrated. Please
No.
have fun with it. Please get connected with, like-minded people
You have to.
that encourage and uplift you and keep you motivated and keep you going.
Yeah, man. That's what you got to be around. People that's going to uplift you. That's going to help you.
Iron sharpens iron.
know
Now,
what I mean?
well, listen.
We gotta head out,
Yeah,
though,
you
but
gotta head out, but
Okay,
yeah, that's for a whole. Yeah, we already saw the time we got to close out, but yeah, that's for a whole other conversation, y'all. Where I'll
Yep.
get into that. But I would say encourage and uplift. because
Mhm.
people don't want to feel like they're constantly being critiqued or they're your project. Some people just don't take that well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not their cup of tea. You might not
Mm-mm.
be their cup of tea, but keep going. You will find people that
Keep going. Yeah, you're
love
gonna find people that
what
love
you
you.
have to offer.
And yeah.
And then they're gonna keep coming back.
Yep.
Anyways, guys, we gotta get
Get
out
outta
of here.
here.
This is our time. We'll be on TikTok tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely going
God
TikTok.
willing, time willing. Nothing crazy happening.
Oh yeah, we going TikTok.
Anyways, y'all, we out of here.
Yeah, y'all follow
All
us on TikTok.
Peace.
Peace.